Have you ever wondered what makes a hero truly heroic? Is it the sword, the bravery, or the spark of kindness igniting in the quietest recesses of the heart? Tonight, let's slow time to a gentle drift and follow the journey of Perseus, whose courage shaped not only myth, but the very stars above us. Perseus was born in a world folded in blue waves and wind-carved stone. His childhood was a tender story, tucked beside his mother Danaë's careful watch on the distant shores of Seriphos. The sea sang to them every night, whispering tales of old. Perseus grew beneath that peaceful music, but the world outside their cove hummed with challenges, with strange prophecies written in the voices of oracles. One golden morning, when the light spun gold on the water, Perseus set out upon a fateful journey. His heart carried determination and a quiet question, the kind we all harbor. When the moment comes, will I stand brave? He traveled far, guided by echoes of fate, past shadowed shores and into the company of the gods. Each step drew him deeper into the living tapestry of myth, where monsters lurked just beyond the horizon and hope shimmered in the smallest acts. While Perseus searched for Medusa, her stare cold as silence, the gods wove around him a cloak of gifts. Winged sandals from Hermes, the darkest helm from Hades, a polished shield shining like morning dew. With each gift, Perseus's spirit grew steadier, warmed by friendship as much as by courage. It was never just the steel of his sword. It was the strength of those who believed in him. Andromeda's story began long before he found her, chained to the gray rocks, waves foaming at her feet. Her mother, Cassiopeia, had boasted that none was fairer, not even the Nereids who dwell in coral palaces beneath the waves. As punishment for Cassiopeia's pride, the sea itself had been stirred to wrath. Poseidon threatened to drown the land unless Andromeda was offered as sacrifice to the great sea monster. The townspeople wept, and even the waves seemed to mourn. Perseus arrived to find the shore hushed, the sky heavy with salt and sorrow. The sea monster, a creature of murk and legend, twisted beneath the surface, searching with ancient eyes. There, against the gray expanse, Andromeda waited, dignified in her fear, her gaze seeking not rescue, but understanding. Perseus saw her, not as a prize to be won, but as a soul whose courage rivaled his own. The water trembled, the monster surged, scales glinting, jaws wide as a midnight storm. People gasped, but Perseus moved with a calm born not only of destiny. He remembered the warmth of his mother's arms, the gifts of his friends, the faith the gods had placed in his hands. He drew the mirrored shield and caught the monster's gaze, as brave hearts have always done. Not to destroy, but to offer it a choice, to see its own reflection, and perhaps the loneliness behind its rage. The monster thrashed as if caught in its own story, a creature written in fear, searching for a new ending. Perseus, steady and gentle, wielded the Medusa's head, a last resort, never the first. He asked the gods for mercy, even now, and only when the people's hope and Andromeda's life hung by a single thread did he release the stone gaze. The monster became still as memory, frozen in an ancient peace. The sea calmed, the clouds parted. Light spilled over the rocks where Andromeda still waited. Perseus stepped forward, not as a conqueror, but as a companion, offering hope, respect, and the promise of a gentler dawn. Their hands joined, and the world seemed to balance, not defeated by fear, but restored by compassion. When the townspeople emerged, they were not triumphant, but grateful. Perseus and Andromeda looked out over the ocean together, the salt wind full of forgiveness and new beginnings. Even the monster, silent and stony at the shore, became a reminder not of danger, but of the way courage can stand against darkness, not with anger, but with understanding. As Perseus and Andromeda's story traveled through the years, it softened into legend. The stars themselves became storytellers, arching above the sea each night. Cassiopeia shone, penitent, yet proud, Perseus shimmering in silent motion, and Andromeda radiant at his side. Across the world, hearts looked up and remembered. Heroism is not just the ending, but every chosen kindness along the way. As you listen to the waves in your own heart tonight, let Perseus's journey linger. Wonder not at swords and monsters, but at the gentler victories. The moments a friend believes in us, the times we see our fears reflected and forgive them, the quiet joining of hands after the storm clears. My favorite lines come from Ovid's Metamorphoses, Book 4, where the poet captures this moment with delicate words. And thus, encircled by the congregation, Perseus tells his story. The struggles bravely met, the dangers overcome, and the marvels of the gods. Yet, through the crowd, his gaze returns again and again to Andromeda, silent as the stars, stronger than sacrifice, and gentle as the morning. That passage, to me, whispers a profound truth at the heart of this myth. For we often tell stories of monsters and heroes, swords and stone, yet the most enduring magic lies in the glances that say, "I see you, I honor you," and in the courage that stands guard not just over cities, but over each other's hopes. When Perseus stands before the sea monster, he is not just fighting for glory or fame. He is choosing, again and again, to use his gifts in service, as an anchor for hope where all seemed lost. His victory is never only the monster's defeat, but the ripple of healing that travels out through every life his choice touches. Andromeda's rescue is not only a heroic moment, but the awakening of possibility. That we too, chained by fear or fate, may someday find compassion reaching for us through the foam. So as you breathe in the calm after the storm, remember that Greek myths offer us more than excitement. They're lanterns in the dark, soft and steady, inviting us to face our own monsters, to cherish the hands offered in friendship, and to honor moments of peace after the fiercest tides have receded. Allow yourself tonight to feel brave in the quiet ways, to believe, like Perseus, that every journey is gentler when we walk together in trust, and that, just perhaps, the stars overhead are still telling your story too. May you rest easy, and let the gentle legend of Perseus and Andromeda guide your dreams.